Alright, so I was playing Far Cry New Dawn, but we're going to put that one aside for a little while, even though I do want to come back to it, because I was actually enjoying the shit out of it. But the FOMO's got the better of me, and I've seen Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I want to check it out, even though I haven't played the first one, but who cares about knowing where you're at with the story. But the thing that excites me about this is it looks like it runs really good and it's polished, and yes, so it might be 120 hours between now and coming back to Far Cry, but we'll see. So let's fire the game up and check it out. I did load it up earlier just briefly, just to see how it ran on my system. Not that I could really stress test it with streaming, but I can tell you on the main menu it was running at 120 frames and not dipping a single bit. So it's CryEngine as well. Maybe CryEngine's making a move. They're trying to disrupt Unreal 5 and its dominance on making shit games shitter.
Fucking hope they do.
Oh man, the performance that comes out of Unreal 5 is trash at the moment. We're getting a... Okay. Oh, I turned VSync off. Maybe you got to restart the game with VSync. So I'm getting 300 frames a second. Maybe we turn VSync back on. Let's see what happens when we start the game. Anyway. Tell me if I don't know if you're listening with the audio abs, but let me know if the audio is too low. I did turn it down a touch. Alright, new game. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother King Sigismund of Hungary. And then something else happened, but that went way too quick. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. The one true king.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Holy shit, I'm getting 600 frames a second. Maybe we turn VSync back on for this bad boy.
I reckon I'll wait till gameplay to see.
Yeah, that's nuts. This is on Ultra as well. I've got it maxed the fuck out.
What are you doing here?
TF2 doesn't even run at 300. No.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
This bloke just casually strolling.
The kettle on his head.
Is that going to be your character? No.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Where's your weapon? Behind the keyboard and mouse, mate. Here I am. My medieval weapon.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Incoming trebuchet. Kaboom.
Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Wait, does that me?
Wait, see you in
It's
the
just
old
intro. Nah, it can't be. No, you play as this other spoofy dude. I can't remember his name. Here we go. Gameplay frames.
Lord brigade!
I'm getting 100, so that's
Goldwyn!
solid.
Over here! Get up there quick! We have
Oh wow. Okay, settings. Graphics. I'm gonna turn VSync on, and I'm going to. That FOV is nuts because I turned it up.
held them! Shoot him! Knock it down!
You load name your crossbow, but okay.
in front of you, just die.
Maybe. Get fucked. Ah, I missed.
Die, you swine! Got him!
What now, fucker?
What now, fucker, says the game. What are these fuckers doing?
You haven't a chance!
Yes,
Yeah,
cop
crossbows aren't
that.
the fastest, are they?
Get ready!
No,
Shoot that guy in the leg.
Conway,
I did.
move downstairs! We can handle
Move
it here.
downstairs, he says. Fuck, even my mouse is... Controls? Sensitivity is insanely high.
Are you using keyboard and mouse or a controller?
Yeah, no, keyboard and mouse.
All three
This is a hardcore PC RPG. I think it's designed for PC, not so much keyboard and mouse. I can get some. Oh, where's the... I'm so slow. There it is. How do I draw my sword? I've got it. The Dry Devil. Press left to attack. By holding right click you can defend yourself while you're free to look around.
Send my greetings to the devil.
Oh, fucking in the shoulder on the way down. Such a dog act. Knocking down ladders. Approach a ladder with enemies using climb, press E. I pressed E. How? Knock down ladder. Oh. Hold down E.
Godspeed, you magnificent bastard.
Hey Timmy Peak, welcome. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? What's happening? Doing good? Just checking out the new game?
I've been hit. I don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Snap it off.
Oh, dentist,
Rip it
what you
out.
in the fucking you vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
You just got fucked now. What are you talking about, mate? Pretty sick opening. Is this my favorite game? This is totally not the kind of game that I normally play whatsoever. I'm definitely not a medieval RPG kind of guy. But this one's caught my attention, so we're playing it. But yes, I mean, it only came out yesterday, so it's hard to be my favorite game, I'd say. Oh, I think there's a blip in the FPS. Oh, several weeks earlier. Okay. I think that was us that got the arrow in the shoulder. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I used to be an adventurer like you.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Sir
Good gracious,
Hans.
Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know
It's
Latin?
just what the ladies call me.
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and
Very
picking
British
turnips to
for
find time for
someone called
studying
Hans.
Latin.
We'll have to
Yes.
rectify that. I can't
Sir
have an ignoramus for
Hans.
a personal bodyguard.
I'm pretty sure he was in Die Hard,
Anyway, this-
wasn't he? Sir Hans?
Alden,
Yeah, Hans
whatever.
Gruber.
What does
Yeah.
that actually mean?
This, I'm pretty sure this is a
Fortuna
spin-off. This is the
juvat.
1500s version
Fortune
of Die
favors
Hard.
the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ,
Also,
Henry,
bet that
don't be
Otto
such a
von
stick in the
Burgo
mud.
speaks with a British
Not you
accent
glad
as
to be
well.
finally out of that
Yeah.
hellhole where we can finally
Very well,
enjoy
chaps.
some adventure,
I'm
see
Otto
the
von
world,
Berg.
meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
Sir Trusky. What's a Trusky? Oh, it's Trusky, the town I'm going to. Why is the dog running like it's retarded?
My word,
Maybe it is.
that is
Maybe.
fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Bergstein sounds like a shithole.
Yeah, they really haven't got the physics of a dog running pretty good, have they?
No.
It looks like it's got a dislocated hip.
Apparently they mocapped the horses. I guess they ran out
Obviously
of
not
budget
a
for the
dog.
dogs. Yeah, the dog's running like it's got some like curved spine or something. Settings. I think audio is probably okay except for we might turn the music down. In-game music volume. I think it's a bit dominant in the soundtrack. What's the difference? There's main volume, in-game music, and sound volume. What's sound volume? Everything that's not in-game music, I assume? I'm going to turn VSync off as well.
Yeah, weird.
Because VSync is just dirty. What's the point of having a G-Sync monitor? Yeah.
Looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Select one of the answers. Yes,
Of course
I
I
am.
am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You
Wait,
bet
so you're
we
the
will.
bodyguard?
We'll hand over our important message
Yes.
and then hop, skip
And I
to
don't
the
know
nearest
Latin.
tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
Yeah, I think the way this works
Why
is
didn't
you
Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless
you like
maybe he's just testing me.
start off as a pleb and work your way all the way up to knight. I think that's like the shtick of the game.
You hear? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we
And
are in the
would
middle
I
of
like
it
to
all,
read a walkthrough
carrying
about this
important
game on your blog
documents.
website?
No.
Not
I
really,
intend
dude.
to make the most of
I
this
want to
trip,
play the
one
game,
way
not
or
read a
another.
walkthrough. And am I on Discord so we can chat better?
I'll take your
You a
silence
bot?
as agreement.
Timmy,
well,
are you a bot?
Enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within
You got
reach.
some serious bot vibes going on.
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
This game looks fucking stunning.
It does, doesn't it?
Like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
The bloke at the front just calls someone a whore.
I hope so. I hope this isn't like a BioWare game, mate. This isn't woke. You can actually offend people. What do you mean? What's my username on Discord?
Sir.
Like my Discord's literally linked on my Twitch channel. You can go !Discord and find my Discord. But if you show up in my Discord with this like weird vibe of like, hey man, come and check out my blog website,
colours, they're from Trotsky.
you're probably going to get banned there and here. Like it's your call, man.
Besides, don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Like you're welcome in my Discord, but you've got some weird energy at the moment. Just like this guy. This guy seems like a dick.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my
Just
good
delivering
man?
a message, bro.
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Hans Capon and
Bear a letter for Sir Otto
Perkstein.
von Berghoff from my
Oh,
master.
I'm going to start
Sir
introducing
Hanush
myself
of
as that.
Lampa.
Hey man, what's your name? I'm Sir Hans Pagon from Perkstein.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
Wenceslas.
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
What is my playstyle? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and to wear a strong suit of armor. He's also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. Or a scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you'll develop next is up to you. You've almost got to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, but also it sounds like it's relatively an irrelevant choice outside of the start of the game.
Yeah, it's just your initial perks. I don't want to do scout because that sounds lame. I don't want to be like stealth play. Advisor could be cool if it gives you like cool dialogue options with a sharp tongue. There might be some lulls in there. But then again, there might be some lulls in being a soldier with a short temper that just goes around fucking people up too.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard.
Well,
my
I
job is
moved
to
the mouse, so I
defend him with
selected
my
soldier.
life.
So soldier it is.
You say. The one
My
that
abilities
King
have
Sigismund's
increased.
Cuman forces plundered.
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Here we go. Persuasion 1 of 2. Okay, this is just tutorial. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you react, but beware. Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech, trying to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Might, you try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Dread, when reasoning doesn't work, threats might. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Persuasion 2. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. So my stats, okay, reputation. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of your boots. Okay, so what were they? So that's coercion.
So what does that reputation picture mean?
Reputation with the... Yeah, good question. It's just a smiling derp face. It obviously gives you some sort of indicator on which to use, I guess.
So probably sit there going like, oh, he's just some sort of happy idiot with that picture, I'm assuming.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
We want to resolve conflicts.
Oh, I don't even know what I did
more.
then. I didn't
That's
select
why
an
we're
option.
talking here.
Okay.
We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
Reputation lost. Whoops.
More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's
Oh,
travelling
you
with
must
me
have
for the
accidentally
first
picked
time and
the noble thing.
evidently
Yeah.
got a bit above himself. We've
I did
come on
something
the
wrong.
orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Fucking don't tell me to get my place, bitch. What was that look?
He gave you the
Was that the Fatty
See you in my
Vorton
tent later,
fucking... What was that
Sorry about
look?
the cold
What did they
reception.
call that? The thing Fatty Vorton used to do where he'd be like...
These
What
bandits
was
creating
that? The
mayhem
Just
and vanish
Doing
like
look or
can't
something,
remember.
wasn't it? Yeah.
We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you
He
want to
like
accompany
rolled
us to
his
the
tongue
castle to
through
see
his
your lord?
cheek and raised his eyebrows at me.
Sorry, we
Like,
can't.
oh.
Listen, you
That's
won't
you
make it
boys
to the
later.
castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their
that bloke
castle, we
is
had
totally
going to
come back and try to
out.
fight you when you set up camp.
Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
Yeah, I reckon he is too.
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
I don't trust this
God.
motherfucker at all.
What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky, thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
There's drops for this
Don't
game on
trust that
Twitch
bloke.
as well. If you're thinking of getting it.
Yeah, I've got
Assume
the.
you're watching on Twitch.
Yeah, I am.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
Yeah, I've just had a look. My Steam
Pond
and
looks
Amazon
inviting.
shit are linked,
We've
so.
got wine enough.
Yeah, this game's got its
What
own
about
thing
those
that I had
bandits?
to link it to, but you link it from within the
keeping their
game to
heads
create
down,
the
what with that big
account, and
patrol
then
combing the
you
woods
link
for
that
them?
to your Twitch. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have the game anyway yet, so.
Yeah. When you get the game, create the account. From the account, link Twitch. But yeah, it had a few games on there I recognised. I
fellas.
couldn't.
We'll camp
Yeah, I
here on
couldn't
the
tell you
bank.
what it was off the top of my head. I'd have to
At
check
least
my
we can
emails.
bathe. I
like
stink almost as bad as the rest of you.
case
And you
or
lot
something
are
huge?
rank.
Pros, Pros. Your pros account. Sure.
Be quiet, you flea-bitten hound.
What are we doing here?
Henry, hey, call off that nut of yours.
Go chat to the dog so it
Call
stops
Mutt to
barking.
heal. View Tita detailed hint. Oh my god, your dog basics. Okay, your dog's name is Mutt. If you take good care of him, he'll obey you, help you while you're hunting, tracking, even in combat. You can find information about your dog in the player card under the Companions tab. The most important thing is Mutt's obedience level. A higher level means he is stronger, better at fighting, and more determined to help you. With a low obedience level, Mutt's strength and determination will decrease and he may ignore some commands. If obedience drops to 0, he will run away, and you'll have to wait until he comes back on his own. You can increase your Mutt's obedience by praising him, feeding him, and generally paying attention to him. It will decrease if he is hit in battle or you don't feed him for a while. Hold
Holy
X to
shit.
call Mutt to heal. By holding X, Mutt will attack. Okay, so both holding is heal and attack? Alright.
Only if you're holding a weapon.
Alright, the person you were looking at, providing you with weapon draw and you're in combat or crouch. I probably should have finished reading when I would have explained it. Other actions and commands. In addition to basic commands, Mutt can also handle more complex actions and commands. Holding left alt while looking at Mutt will open a menu of other actions and commands. Next action, feed. Pick a food item from your inventory that you want to feed him. Commands, track. Select an item with a scent from your inventory and Mutt will track it. Send home. You will send Mutt away. He'll be waiting for you at the Zelov Tavern or the Devil's Den. Behavior free. Mutt will move around you in a larger circle and help you in combat when necessary. Heal. Mutt will stick close to you and wait for your commands or stay. So left to alt and X are the dog commands. Close. So hold X to tell him to heal.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Just walks into the
Peace at
fire.
last.
Smart
That
dog.
barking was a
So holding left alt while looking at the dog. Okay, feed him.
Here you go. Take it.
Okay. Equipped. Main
You got no
stat
boots?
condition. No, I got nothing. Headings. Okay. Can I get some food? What now? Talk to Lord Capon. You can find him by following the compass pointer at the top of the screen. That was him, wasn't it, before? Who's this? That's not him. Nicholas of Rattay. D or D?
Henry,
Yeah, that's the guy.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With
Sorry,
that
I
captain.
slipped on the mouse,
they
bro. I
got
didn't
us
get a
all.
choice.
The way
I
you
fucked it
provoked
up.
him.
Needed put in his place. I got carried away. There was no threat. I got carried away, man. Like I literally
You're right.
clicked the left mouse button when I shouldn't
Well, I
have.
got a bit
That's all that
carried
happened,
away.
man.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were?
There was
you
a
better
lot,
keep
but they
your
were
nose out of it
douchebags.
next time.
Apologise as you wish.
I apologise.
Sorry, mate. I
You're
left
right.
mouse clicked.
That's all right.
It was literally a fuck up on my part.
I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
The
Certainly.
swordplay.
So then, eh?
I told you he gave
Hey.
you a bit of a get in
Alright
my tent
then.
look.
Just
We're
a
gonna
bit of
have a
swordplay
sword
for the
fight,
hell
me
of
and
it?
him.
Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the
For the
wagers
hell of
for
it?
later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet.
Hey, boys.
Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Get your practice sword out, lad. Okay, equip yourself. Press I to open your inventory and equip yourself. Play menu. Oh my gosh, 1 of 4. The play menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It is divided into 6 sections between which you can move to the left and right. You can see which section of the player menu you're in the upper signpost. Okay. Okay, upper signpost, map journal, inventory. A, previous panel, A and D, sure. If you want to go directly from the game menu to the play menu, so M for map, J for journal, I for inventory, that's all good. P for player, and N for notes. Makes sense. This is all making sense. Player menu inventory. Click on the icon to rearrange items. Holy shit. Okay, equipped items, amount, strength, so value. I guess amount is quality, weight, price. No, price would be value. What's amount? Oh, how many of them I have. Name, show hide categories. Henry has his item opened in 1 or more of his outfits. Okay, you can equip in different outfits. Item dirtiness. Oh, wow. And bloodiness. Okay. Item quality. Poison is applied to an item. Item is stolen. Current cash. Current encumbrance and capacity. Oh, good. Right. Hat. Wood, ring,
There is
dagger,
a lot to this game,
sure.
dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, this is a full-on PC RPG. Like, not normally my thing, but I will get the hang of it. So that's fine. I guess it's what you're looking for, right? Like, you don't... I assume this is only on PC. I don't think this is on consoles at all.
I'll take a look. I used to really like games like this. It's been a while since I played one.
Like, yeah, exactly. And it's good that there's a made for PC game that runs super well, it's optimized, and it's like detailed and in depth. It's what PC gaming used to be about before we just started getting shitty Ubisoft console ports of everything. Okay, armor. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Now, a gambeson under chest armor. A gambeson is a long, thick, padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armor that protects you. Quilted hose under your leg armor. Like a gambeson, quilted hose create a soft layer between your body and the plates on your legs. Shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. Okay, thank you for that.
Jesus Christ! But like, I reckon, what's it called? Middle ages nerds will have a hard on for this fucking game.
Oh yeah, the first one was super popular. Like, I didn't realize because again, not in my wheelhouse of things I normally give a shit about. But I mean, I've got the first one, but apparently it was a bit clunky, and this is just like the first one, but improved from what I'm understanding. I've watched a few reviews and stuff.
Okay, Epic Games, Steam, PS5, and Xbox.
It is on PS5 and Xbox. There you go.
Yeah. The reviews are out of control. 90 out of 100 on PC Gamer, 9 out of 10 on both IGN and GameSpot, Game Rant, whatever the fuck, VG247, 100 out of 100 and 90 out of 100 on.
Apparently it's like 120 hours long. Like, it's a proper RPG. So, outfits number 4. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Multiple coats of arms on an item means you have it equipped on multiple outfits. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good first impression. Oh, to switch outfits. Yeah, go Henry. Okay. Holy shit. What was the ask now that I've just read 4 pages of this? It was something like, equip my training longsword.
Equip your training sword. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I forgot about that as well.
I forgot. Who am I and what am I doing? Okay, I've equipped it. Escape. Alright, bitch. How do I pull my sword out?
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw...
I'm going to guess control.
All right, Hans. Shall we start sword fighting?
Should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor.
got that
grab
impression,
a practice
mate.
sword and come along.
Okay. Outfit? No. Inventory. I've got to put on helmet and armor.
I like how he's not wearing a helmet.
Got a mail collar on. Okay, so I need to put on the padded coif.
No, put on the... Oh, what, you have to stack him, hey?
Yeah, and then I've got to put on my kettle hat. I was joking before when that guy had a hat on that looked like a kettle. Yeah, it's literally called a kettle hat. All right. What is a groschen? Is that the coins? Yeah. Okay. I've got $1,400. I've got spurs. I'm literally wearing everything I can possibly have here. So let's.
Oh shit! These guys who made this game a check. I kind of remember now.
Can we start with the sword?
And I remember.
You've got your armor.
Like hearing
Good.
about it and someone having a serious heart on the concept.
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Okay. Yeah, it's starting to bring back memories. Warhorse.
Oh, did I deal with the dog? The dog can wait. Let's fight. Or true? Wait a moment. The dog can wait
Don't
for
worry.
now.
Oates is cooking up that gruel again.
What's up with the dog?
Well, not even a dog.
Oh, he was like, "Are you sure you want to like play fight? Don't you need to feed your dog?" Which I did.
A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
He's the one that wanted to play. How do I draw my sword?
Let's start.
How do I draw my sword?
Hang on. This time,
one.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe
How
in
does
plate
the
armor
arrow
has to be
thing
worn
work?
down.
Let's see it
Oh,
then.
okay.
Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
You can chain attacks by pressing the left mouse button again while your first attack is in progress.
You want to
Okay.
wear me down like that? Come on, try again.
I'm not even hitting this fool.
To see.
He's blocking you, bruv. That's why you want to chain 4.
Oh,
Nice job!
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Nice. Good.
whoops.
Cover, for Christ's sake.
What the fuck is happening?
Good. What are you doing? Cover.
I'm pressing right mouse button.
That's the way.
Okay, you just.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking.
Somebody just posted
You've got to
on
make
some
an
camera
opening to
page.
strike back.
Hot Charlie
do
Theron
that
was at the
by means
Hyperdome
of a
yesterday,
perfect
which is
block.
a shame because I would have
Perfect
definitely
block,
wanted to go pick
eh?
her up. But the first
You've
response
become a
was
real
maybe she was
swordsman.
promoting her new
Start your
book about
attack then.
stolen motorbikes and 16-year-old single
That's
mothers.
it. You're doing great, Henry. Not like that. You mustn't block so soon. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't
What's
I?
the
Nothing to it.
combat mechanic
I just
like?
follow up a
Find it?
perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
It's not my normal style of thing.
You have to follow up with a strike.
Well, I'm pressing left mouse button, bitch. Swing at me.
You have to block
What?
first.
You got to immediately attack. So block and then attack.
Too fast for you, am I? Block it. Nice.
There we go.
You have to block first. Good, Henry. Too fast for you, am I? Block it! You've got to block the strike first.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
hey, you're not as good
That'll
as
take
Captain
some getting
Bernard,
used to, but I'll get it.
but that wasn't bad.
Be sure
Fuck
to
Captain
remember,
Bernard.
if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
You can change the attack zones using middle mouse. By attacking a zone where your opponent is not holding his weapon, you reduce his chance of performing a perfect block.
Nice. No. That way I can block you easily.
That's how it's done.
Nice, Henry.
But how? Oh,
There you
not
go.
middle mouse. It's not middle mouse. It's just mouse. Okay.
Nice work, Henry.
Right.
So wait,
All
how
right,
do you
all right.
change
I
where you're
get it.
attacking?
For Christ's sake.
Just the mouse.
Enough
You just.
demonstrations
It's got that
and
little
explanation.
cross, and
Let's
you
have one
move where you want to
To finish
attack.
up, eh?
So you basically
Indeed.
select which way you
Let's have a
swing.
wager to spice things up.
Clunky,
How
but I
about
get
100
it.
groschen?
Makes sense. 100 groschen. Sure.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good
Ah,
start.
bitch.
So when the flashing thing in the middle of the stick figure, I guess, that means he's attacking?
Oh, you haven't got a
I'm getting fucked.
There you are. Go for the legs.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
How do I? Ah,
one hit
you
the
bitch. Ah! Ah, this guy is fucking me. Oh!
That was a nice move with the hit to the neck.
Yeah. Need to get my stamina back. Who's winning this shit? Ah. Fuck off. Ow. I'm getting wrecked. What is this stabbing shit and how do I block that?
You're supposed to be my bodyguard. And you've
I think
had
don't let him get a
I
combo.
say
It looks like it's the end of a
victor
combo.
is clear. I'll get my
Piece
winnings
of
from you later.
shit just wrecked me.
Now it's time to eat.
I owe him
Oh,
$100
that
bucks.
Sword play's given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Dude, you must think you're a shit bodyguard.
Yeah, he just kicked my ass. Fuck. Where do I get food? I want to feed my fucking dog.
So who won, gentlemen?
Not me.
That's obvious, isn't it?
It's going to be a running theme of this
Henry
playthrough.
learned a lesson or two.
My sword
and I
play
won
is
our
not the
bet.
best.
At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
But I won in Rattay. That was an even bigger defeat. Yeah, how did it
That time
actually
we
end
had
up?
a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head?
No, I didn't
And
play the
of
last game.
course,
Just tell me what
I
happened.
won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Okay, I had to drag you out. Strength, agility, vitality, speech.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good?
Hey, Henry.
Get me?
Is Teresa your girlfriend any good? She's my sweetheart. Nothing happened. Brave, and that'll have to do you.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know,
medieval sex talk.
This travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
It's with
Hey,
Teresa.
don't make trouble.
I guess I'm looking at just upgrading perks here, right? Houndmaster, I was with you the whole time. No, I don't care about stealth. Shelter or scholarship?
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Miss what's going on. Stay silent. He's an important nobleman.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting
bought
them
anything
ain't
from
the same
Alibaba
as
before?
knowing how to use them.
From what?
And is he any
Alibaba,
good at sword
AliExpress,
fighting?
that sort
It
of
ain't
shit.
nothing easy to learn.
No. I'd stay away from those. They all seem dodgy to me.
I've been...
Wish I bought a
100%.
couple of things from and they were trash. Yeah.
See, what I found is interesting though, like, is what's it called? Like some, and people have actually like backed this up and given it good reviews.
The sword
like,
is the weapon
some,
of a
you know,
master.
A lot of the
Balanced,
stuff on there,
fast,
when there was
suitable
like a
for all
place in
situations. Of course,
China is like
you have to
contracted
train
to
with it
manufacture
and try
their
to
products.
improve your technique.
Yeah.
They're
The
just
result
selling
is worth
directly
it.
on it.
I get it. It was just a training fight.
Like,
Alibaba's
So-
like that. Alibaba's
Swords,
supposedly good for
swords,
finding
swords.
manufacturers and
No
bulk
doubt you're
items
going
and
to tell us
stuff.
again
Yeah.
how the perfidious
So
Ish
for
Van
first
Toth
example
stole
is,
your
you know, like
sword.
all the,
And I thought you'd come round to
what's it
thinking
called,
about other things.
And that
the
sword is the only
new quick
reminder I
release
had a
of
path.
Fanatec.
Oh, yeah.
We forged it together.
You can buy it off Alibaba
before
for
he
like
was
half
slain.
the price
Well,
from
that's
some
another
company
matter.
called Simube or Simube or some shit, which I'm
suppose
pretty
you've
sure
heard
is
enough of
just
that, yeah.
some name that the manufacturer
Well,
that
Oh,
Fanatec
yeah.
contracted.
It's all
You know what I mean?
right.
It's probably
Well,
the same manufacturer
I
that
wouldn't wanna
makes
be
it
in
for
Ish Van's shoes
Fanatec,
if you ever come face to face
making
with him again.
knockoffs with
unbranded.
cheaper
Yeah.
materials
ain't
and
dead,
selling
no.
them to try and
Enough,
undercut them.
enough.
Yeah.
No, what's
Otherwise
crazy is the
we'll be here for
material's the
hours
same.
again hearing
Someone's
how
done a
Martin the
side-by-side
Smith raised him,
comparison.
even though
They're
Radzig
literally
is really
identical.
Yeah,
rather-
okay.
It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
But
It's like when the
just
Who have
supermarkets
they
have got
tomorrow?
home
We're
brand
getting
next to the
supplies
premium
for the
product.
journey
It's all
back.
made in the same fucking
We
factory. It's the
rolled
same
dice
thing. It's
for
just a
it.
different label.
And I won.
Yeah, exactly.
So Conrad
So the one that
goes.
I just found, which
What
I
are
think
you
is
on about?
fucking funny.
Enough. Oh, you're
There's
no
a
fun at
rooftop
all.
tent,
There'll be a feast
like
at the
Darchi,
castle
which
tomorrow,
costs like
so forget about
$5,500
supplies.
here.
Anyone for another help?
They're selling it for
There's
like
plenty
$800
left.
on
Maybe
Alibaba,
even
and
a
the
bit
picture
for
is the
morning.
Darchi picture, just with the CHE photoshopped
Yeah,
off the logo.
but you're running a
I've lost
risk,
myself
right?
down a
Because
bit.
you might get it and it
My
might be
word
just
to
I'm not gonna
Zach.
real
order it.
cheap
You can't
knockoff.
turn up at Trotsky
But
tomorrow in
somebody
this
said they've
state.
ordered it, and it's like identical to the proper one.
Okay, well, there you go.
Let's
That's
go
fucking funny.
and strip, Henry. Fellas,
what's
come
going
and
on
help
there,
us get out of
stripping?
this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Alright. Stripping off. Going for a bath in the river.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds.
We're gonna be-
You actually have someone to undress him?
Yeah.
So,
Jesus.
here.
We're gonna be fucking naked having a bath when we get jumped by those clowns in the red.
I reckon he's got a thing for you.
Blasted
Yeah,
iron
there's been a few
shard.
undertones going on here.
What a relief.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just
I wonder if
shed
that's a
4
subplot.
pounds.
It could be. We'll see. I don't know if it is or not. I know very little about this game and the story and what's going to happen. I've kind of tried to keep it that way. Once I was thinking I'd probably play it. It's
Will
like,
I ever
okay,
live to see
spoiler-free
his young
reviews.
lordships finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Fuck yeah, here we go.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Hell yes, I've been to Mexico. Is that a fucking problem?
It's not really cowboys. I'm gonna have to find some
Females!
like medieval movies to get some memes for this game.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Well, this is creepy.
Hans.
He's hunting down the females. Whatever that is, it sounds female. I'm getting over there.
Head down, Henry.
Oh, this is the sneak
like a woman.
The sneak tutorial is like sneaking up on women while we're in our underwear. This doesn't seem risque at all.
Basically, just stalking is your sneak tutorial.
Hear that singing? I can smell him in the weeds. Like, what the fuck is going on?
What's the end game of this? Are you gonna just like, is it like a jacket the bushes button or?
Well, there's 2 pages of tutorial on how to jack it.
Do you think they might be bathing? Come on.
Oh,
Let's get closer.
we're trying to. This guy's like, do you think they might be bathing? This is how we're gonna get jumped. These chicks are definitely with the red suit guys from before. Oh my god. Now's your chance.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
What the fuck is going on?
Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Ah, okay. So this is a really creepy ass way to do the sneak tutorial, but the throwing of the stones and stuff is a good bit
Yeah.
for sneaking.
Quick, this one's only washing. We can't get to the ones that are bathing unless you throw a rock in the water to distract her. Put your hand on his butt. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Gotta say, Hounds, this is some fucking weird, creepy shit you've got me doing.
His last name is literally like putting on a rubber
cap on.
Cap on.
There they are, Hans. Now what are we gonna do? What's your plan, Casanova? Oh god, there's 2 dudes. 2 dudes in their jocks in the woods. Get your training sword out, Hans. There's some bit of plot line going on there. Shh, it's those fucking damn creepers again. Oh, we're going to be in the weeds when our rest of our party's getting fucked up. Where's my dog? Oh, not the guy that takes off Hans's clothes for him.
Stay down.
Or the guy that holds the drinks.
Yeah, not the water boy. Oh, the old man. He seemed pretty chill.
These are the dudes from earlier, right? They've just taken off their
Yeah.
clothes
Oh, good question. Maybe
I
not.
see some red.
No, they were talking. The guys in red were out looking for other bandits, so I'd imagine these are the bandits they were looking for, right? Oh no, the women are going to get taken as well. Oh, it's not her lucky day.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
Oh, dude.
What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the
Come
hell's
slap
going on
me.
here? Let her go, you pig!
Yeah.
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell!
You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Run.
Catch them!
Oh my god.
Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
They're bandits with morals, at least. Standards.
Well, at least that dude, anyway.
Yeah.
Where are the other two chicks?
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Get out of here!
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Get out of here, you bitch.
Yeah. I was a little slow with the timing.
Did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Didn't I play this recently? Isn't this Indiana Jones? Running from the natives while they get shot at by arrows?
The plane! Start the plane!
Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Good one, Henry. Could have just shut the fuck up and we'd be safe.
Seems to be a character trait of yours.
Not shutting the fuck up.
What the fuck was that,
Yep.
Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I didn't get to feed my dog.
I'm done with running.
Probably should have.
Oh, really?
Now I've got an arrow in
What
my
exactly
back.
do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh,
Don't just pull it out. That looks like it's definitely punctured my lung.
We can't leave it like this.
Okay.
No, wait! Ah!
Oh.
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
What triggered the thinking thing?
Oh, my...
Lead the way.
The GPT bot. He must have said, hey, everyone, I'm curious what game you think. Yeah. My bot's trolling me.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you. Right now, enemies are searching for you. You can find an explanation of all states in something. Okay. Can I run? I can run. So it looks like the bar down the bottom.
There's someone in front of us.
The yellow one's stamina, by the looks. Red must be health.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond.
Use
they
your
can
head.
succeed in
Be
swimming to the other
careful.
side of the pond.
Stick behind
I want
me.
to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
You honestly think
Get to
you
work.
can swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked
That clown not seeing me.
But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead.
Run,
quick! Why are we moving down? Because you can't see shit from up there.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Khuntza! They're playing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Come on, Hans. You're calling the shots here, dickhead. Where are we going?
What now?
Fuck!
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
I need to go back and get Hans. Come on, bitch.
Where are they? I don't know.
Fuck, did Hans go? Whatever. Just gonna get the fuck out of here. Fuck Hans. What am I, his bodyguard?
He probably doesn't need you, judging from the
Wait.
bloody sword fight you had.
How did Hans get here before I did?
Soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen.
We went
And I
different
only found
ways.
my way out
We
of those
split up.
bloody rocks a while ago.
Oh no, I got your sword now, bitch.
Fuck you, Horson!
Is he meant to get me? Oh, the doggo's gonna save me.
Come on, Mutt. Did your character just grab the sword from the blade end?
Yeah, but I had it against that guy's neck as we fell
You know the
off a
trouble with
cliff.
an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
It's lost. And Jack waking up on the island.
I never watched that, at all.
Oh, didn't you? It's on Netflix.
No.
It's probably one of my favourite shows, top 3. It's a bit out there, and it's a bit weird, and I guess maybe you kind of had to watch it as it came out to be, like, engrossed in the internet culture of, like, not knowing what the fuck's going on. But I recommend it. It's a good show.
Like keeping
Well, I've
your head
managed to
on your
stay away
shoulders.
pretty much entirely from like any information about it. All I've ever heard is it's
I was the one who
the
raised
fuck is
you,
that dude?
but you know how things really are.
He's the dude that was talking on the log before, wasn't he? Have I died? What is going on? I'm so confused.
Yeah, because
My
didn't that guy
shoulders
just get
healed?
stabbed?
Am I? Am I dead?
Not yet.
I think I'm just dreaming.
I'm
Yeah, anyway,
dead,
I was
though.
about to say, I think from what I heard, the ending was disappointing. That's the only really bit of spoiler I got.
The ending's not amazing, but they had to end it somehow.
If I'm not, then
But overall, as a story, it's pretty cohesive and it'll
Chose a
keep you
different
guessing
path than I
all the way
wanted
to
for
the
you.
end.
And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
One show I'm watching at
Once
the
you've
moment,
chosen
if you
the
haven't
path of
seen it, I
adventure,
couldn't
you have to
recommend it
fight.
more, is Severance.
You have to fight till the bitter end.
Season
with all
2's
the
airing
strength
at
you
the
can
moment.
muster.
Season 1 came out a couple of
You
years
still have a
ago.
long way to go till your work
It's
is
definitely
done.
worth a watch.
So pull yourself together and wake
What
up.
was that? Sorry.
Severance.
It's not over yet.
Okay.
Yep, it's directed
God.
and produced
Wake
by
up.
Ben Stiller. It
Pull yourself
stars
together, Henry.
Adam Scott, who I'm not sure you know, but you would probably know if you saw his face.
Oh, I thought you were done
It's
for.
really good. Severance.
What's it on?
It's on Apple, I think.
Oh, okay.
Where am
All
I?
good. All good.
You
Download
dropped out of the
services.
sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your
That's
fall
what you
nicely,
fell off?
Otherwise, you'd have ended up the same as him.
Is that his
How are you
nutsack
not
hanging
dead?
out underneath his leg
You
there?
won't be needing it.
I think it is.
We can't be
Why
running
is he
naked through
naked?
the woods.
He wasn't
Because-
naked when you
Because
guys
Because
fell.
old
running
mate
at all?
stole his clothes.
Now, where's Mutt?
Hans.
I've no idea.
come on.
Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on, I'll help you out.
Hans is a mad creeper.
Yeah, he's got.
I can see why he needs a
vibes.
bodyguard. Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Not bad.
it's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
No, I'm fucked up.
Henry, what are you staring at?
I'm surprised you're only hallucinating
They're here.
after
Yeah.
Sigismund's
falling
army.
off something
The
that
only
high.
army here
You know,
is
like
the
not
one-man
dead.
army of Sahan's capable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Did you like get a tab of acid as you fell, or?
Think so?
Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on.
Bianca, no.
Father?
Listen to me. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right
Oh, was
now.
that my dad? I think that was my dad that came
Christ's
to me
sake.
while I was knocked out.
You'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Excuse me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody
Oh
here.
no.
You're just
Is that guy
imagining
gonna fuck my
things.
mum up too?
Run.
Oh
No,
no.
don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No,
Ew.
we can't stop.
I have no idea how to pronounce your name. New game. Nylarine? Is that pretty good?
Henry,
I
snap
have no
out of
idea.
it. Stay with
Nylarine.
me.
Yes, new game.
A light.
It only came out yesterday. I got it? Nylarine. I'm terrible at
See ya.
usernames, so you'll have to
We've got to
excuse
go.
me.
I see the light.
It's pretty good so far.
Hold on.
Not my usual sort of game.
Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
She's gonna sort
My
me out for
parents.
sure.
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Who's that?
One of the guys that was hunting us. I'm still tripping balls because they just jumped out
Hey,
like
lad.
they jumped off a cliff.
Are you alive, lad?
Unless she's got a back door that goes off a cliff. What is this?
Is that your folks again?
I think it was. I'm dreaming about my mum. Well, I am.
Or is that Bianca? I got no idea, eh?
I wasn't expecting this to get this tripped out this early on. We're only an hour into the game.
What's going on?
Maybe it is. Yeah, these might be flashbacks to the first game. Apparently the story continues on directly from the first game into the second, so... I mean, one arrow in the back and a fall, and next minute I'm tripping balls for an hour.
Huge army.
I don't have a string title. Yes, I
Get
do.
all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, it's drops, ketamine,
Yeah.
Make all the
KDC2,
necessary
ketamine,
arrangements.
first play, ketamine, and a chatbot.
Yeah, on Twitch I do.
I just read it off Twitch.
Yeah.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg,
Totally
King
do.
of Hungary and Croatia.
There was an update Twitch was doing to the UI at one point, and the title was above. Check it's not above my video. But I thought they rolled that back.
For me, it's not.
Because I had it, and then it was absolute dog shit, that UI
I ate your
change.
ma, laddie.
She ate? Oh, I ain't your ma. I thought she said I ate your ma, laddie.
Oh, may all the saints be praised.
With the way everyone speaks, her
you
name's
never
probably
wake up
like,
again.
Olga
I
or
was,
something, and she.
I was at a medieval swinger party and I
Where
ate your ma,
Where
laddie.
would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours
Ah,
burst in
I don't know,
last night.
Tony. Control
I can
F5.
see
I
it,
don't know.
Tony.
I can see it. It's there. Yeah.
Slowly.
'Cause I'm watching on Twitch.
Oh, shit. Here we go
Oh,
again.
shit.
Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country. And I ain't represented Grove Street in 5
gets
years.
triggered by Go.
But the ballers won't give a shit.
That gets triggered by We Go, obviously. Here we go triggers it. Oh shit, here we
Oh.
go again. So there we go.
There we
Also
go.
triggered it. Yeah.
What about Hans?
Rolling Heights
He's taken
baller
care of
country.
for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
Even
And
I'm a
so
bit
were
mystified by
you,
what
lad,
triggers
so
some of them.
calm
Kelly LeBrock
yourself.
got triggered earlier, and I'm not
Last
even sure
night
what the
you
fuck
were
triggered
1 foot
it.
in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Now Hans is more fucked up than I am. What happened to him? Will you help
But
him?
you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well,
Yeah,
I
didn't
managed
he
to pull
walk
you
you?
out of death's grip.
He
So
walked me
maybe
here and
I'll
then he
be
got
blessed
attacked.
again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you?
So he
feeling?
must have won the fight, but he's a little bit battered and bruised. I'm hurting all over. Can you make me feel better,
There's no
lady?
part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out.
Can you kiss it better?
Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best.
Medieval
But I
times, though,
don't
like, he took an
see
arrow to the
good no
back. I'd
more,
be more concerned about his
especially at
section at this
night.
point.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that.
Got 6
But I need
bandages.
to get a breath
Stop
of
the
fresh
bleeding.
air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty
Just a shit like
grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill.
Her
It
suggestion
gets
is go
cold
to
here
the
by
trough
water.
to wash
No
your
doubt you'll be
wound.
famished and need a
Fuck.
bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If
Oh.
that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't.
Homebred liquor, that's what you need.
Thanks a lot. May
In
God
case you
reward
need
you
bucking up.
1,000-fold.
I'm going to go get bucked up and
What's
eat
your
bread
name,
and cheese out
by
the
the way?
front.
Bushena's my name.
Bushena.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me.
Oh, you got
I'll
an
go
ad
and
for the
check on
game?
him.
There's drops.
When you're
I'm-
done
is
with
this?
everything,
Have you,
come
Tony?
and
You across
see
this
me
game?
and
Are you
we'll
going to play
figure
it?
out what to do next.
I wasn't even on my radar until I was watching streams last night, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's this super in-depth, long RPG that runs really well," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm in. That'll do." Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level and skill perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Well, that's fucked. All right. Because you had a fall, we've de-leveled you. To stop the bleeding, open the inventory and apply enough bandages. Press E to wound all body parts. Inventory?
Wait. They de-leveled you
Yeah.
from part of the game that was always going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I started off, I was like level 16. I'm like, what? I've barely played the intro. And then now they're just like, lol jerks. Back to level 1 pleb. And here's my character screen. I don't know. I'm main level 6. Yeah, I dropped 10 levels.
Shit.
Let's put the tunic on. That was one of the things. Fuck yes, I'm looking hot. Oh, I can rotate myself. Looking good, Henry. Also look like you smell. Weapons, armor, good, food, no food, books, materials, bandage, use. Select a body part you want to patch. His torso at 0%. Okay. Good.
This wound is still bleeding.
Want to grab something to
bandage
eat,
it up
open your
quick before I
inventory,
bleed out.
and eat the food. Oh, we've got to find something, right?
In that pot.
Eat from pot? Pour potion. I've got no
You're gonna
potions.
spike
Yes! Me and the old lady are gonna fucking... I'm gonna get her fucked up and then,
Judging from your hallucinations before, that's why you got no potions left.
Hans better watch out. Yeah. Yeah.
It's really good. True bliss is a full belly.
It's not restoring any health or anything. How can I
And
tell?
I love my hose.
Can I put some in the inventory? Weapons, food. How do I take it from my inventory? I mean, I'm... Okay. Well, that's enough of that. I want to feed my dog. Let's not talk to her yet. What's she got going on in the back here? Can I steal her shit? God, Hans just let out a nice while she's leant beside him. I don't know what's... Should I leave you guys
You're
alone?
going to need all the saints watching over you.
Let's get drunk. She said something about getting pissed.
You have someone up there looking
Getting
out.
bucked up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that my doggo? No, who's Growler?
Oh, so that's the dude. Okay, so that fight was real. They just sort of fell to oblivion.
Yeah. Transfer all items. What's he got? He's got a bunch of shit. Oh, this seems like something I'm doing. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. I want all your stuff. Is this the bread and cheese? I'm just going to help myself to the whole lot. I'm taking this schnapps as well. The game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option in the menu. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some Savior snaps. I did look at Nexus mods and they had mods. There was a mod that lets you save without having to drink.
Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Found a grow house.
Excuse me.
What's the bellows for? Alright. It's her anima shack. Can I pet the doggo? No. Please put the fucking lid on the shitter when you're done, lady. What are we going to do with this guy? I can grab him. Alright, mate. You can go sit on the shitter. There isn't enough room to drop the body in the shitter. There we go. Alright. That looks comfy. Should I just leave? I should just bail. I wonder if you can bail and what happens. Yeah, man, that dog has been on a good wicket. Where'd it go? That is a muscly fucking dog. Look at the thing. At least he's friendly.
Growler.
Growler, yeah. Growler's been hitting the gym. Look at that shit. Growler's on some roids. Oh, this is something in here. Can I can't take anything. Alright, let me go talk to the old lady. I need her to get Hans up and moving. Yeah, I think so. They fell off the ledge out here down the stairs or something. So she basically does have a front door that drops off a cliff. Alright, lady. Herb woman
There's a
Bozhina.
water trough in front of the hut.
Oh, she told me to
Have
wash
a
myself.
there, so you're fit to face the world.
Okay, I'll go have a wash. I've already put the tunic on though. There's a water trough in front of the hut. Please tell me not the toilet. Oh, here we go. Wash yourself.
I feel like a new man.
Show myself to Bozhina. Alright. Alright, lady. Brace yourself. I got something to show you.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Can I help? What happened here?
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor. And you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Going herb picking. I know about herbs. How do I recognize the herbs? How do I recognize the herbs?
Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right.
I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
Seeing him lying there gives
man,
me
the
chills.
jokes
I
just
can't
almost
think
write
straight.
themselves.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
All right. Dig a grave and pick flowers. This game's fucking going pretty good. Where'd you say where's the spade by the dung pile? Oh, it's a torch. What is that? Hunting sword. I'll take
This will
that.
be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Alright. We've got the spade. Let's pick up the corpse. Dead bastard. Okay. Come on, mate. You and me going down to the waterfront. Carry the corpse to the stream. Stage, okay. Is that a fucking bear? What is that? A boar. Do the animals attack me? Or is he chill? Maybe I should feed the body to the pigs.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
So you're just rocking a tunic and your Reggies.
Just burying guys out in the swamp. A lot has happened in the first hour and a half of this game. Alright. Woo-wee. She said to have another wash. She don't like me smelling her house up. Oh, there's a chicken. Right, never gotta go pick flowers. You're as clean as you can get at a trough. Well, thank you. Take that as a compliment.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Fuck Hans. I want to pick some more sage and chamomile. Getting a few boners for myself for later. Alright. Shoulder hurts, but I'm going to sprint and jump my ass all the way back to the end of the hut. Actually, what happens if I'm running and I run out of stamina?
Probably just start walking.
Oh look, I'm about to pass the fuck out.
Such a fuss about.
Something's happening. Something's going on at Bazenas. Just remember, not all sticky situations need to be solved through violence. Sometimes even worse enemies can be reasoned with. Alright, let's try and smooth it over.
I should have some weapon at hand.
Well, it says to arm myself.
What do you know about it?
Hold on. Hunting sword. Let's equip that. It's the miner's hood. What's the bleed on it? Health 74, nourishment. No, that's me. How do I read the stats? Condition. Weight. Price. Does it tell me what it... Strength? Main stat. 4, okay. Pouch. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. Jesus. E to activate slot selection. WASD to move between slots. E to equip the item to the slot. Next page. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, weapons, shields, and ammunition to. You can then quickly swap between them in combat. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, 1 by default, and up to 3 additional ones depending on the belt you wear. One weapon combinations. One weapon, shield, or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots. Whoa, what just happened to my stream?
It's working here, I can see you.
No, YouTube is just... It's all just shit itself. It's just dropping frames like a motherfucker. It's crazy. Wonder if it's this menu that I'm in.
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von
No, I'm dropping streams like you wouldn't believe. I'm gonna have to restart OBS. Or is it
Twitch is
network?
working just fine.
Is it?
Yeah. Want me to check the YouTube one?
It's YouTube is. I'm telling you, I'm dropping frames like you wouldn't believe.
The
Drop
YouTube
frames
one,
due to
I can
network.
see you just fine.
Really? I don't think so. No, it's like
I can literally see you scratching your chin.
maybe it came good. Oh no, it seems to have come good. It just had a moment. I think it was mostly because of network. Anyway. Okay. So, anyway, back to what we were doing. We were looking at the belt tutorial.
Oh,
How do
yourself.
I... No. Okay. It looks like I can't go back to that tutorial. That's fine. Worn Gambison. Oh, it's got blood on it. Okay. Maybe it's not a good idea to wear things that are covered in blood. Because this guy might be like, hey, have you seen my friend? And I'm wearing his clothes.
While walking back with a shovel.
Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you
I'm
don't
not.
want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
We're messengers and we were ambushed? Or... No, let's deflect.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Khuntza! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what
This
are
guy
you
talks a
doing
lot
here?
of shit for someone who looks like Peter Russell Clark. We were messengers and we were ambushed. You're looking in the wrong place. Clear off. We sent them away. Okay, so this is that system it was talking about. So I think so you probably can't see because of where my camera is. So the reputation is the gold things. I think gold means I'm good with him. And then it goes red when you lose reputation. So my reputation seems to be good. But it said don't necessarily always pick the one with the highest number, which is what, speech, threatening. I'm going to try and lie.
That's
It
clear
said-
off. Clear off
Yeah.
is on to the highest sheet.
Yeah, but it said don't always pick the one with the highest. Because I think clear off's just going to get me in a fight. I'm going to try and lie to him and say they were here, but we told him to fuck off. Or, no, you're looking in the wrong place.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly-Off. All right?
That guy sounds a lot like, Roy Kent. Fuck. You watch Ted Lasso?
That's That's all
No.
I need.
Oh,
Getting
that's another
mixed
one
up
you
in
should
all
watch.
sorts
Ted
of
Lasso is good.
nonsense at my age.
All right, so they were definitely not with old Von Burgo. There's blood on the ground. Like, how would they not notice that?
No, mate, we're just helping out around here. Don't worry, but lucky I wasn't wearing the clothes. Mate, I wonder if the game would react and know if I'm just like in bloody clothes, like, hey man, nothing's been going down here, everything's cool. Like, all right, talk, lady. Oh. I got you the chamomile and
Did they
shit.
hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her.
My Pavlova.
So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights.
She's
But
got
if
a
you
point.
two are
You
knights,
put her
then
in
I'm
a
the
pretty
Queen of
shitty
Sheba.
situation.
We totally have. You deserve to know the truth. Do you reckon she'll fuck us? No, I reckon she's chill.
Well,
yeah, I think so.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits.
Yeah, it says reputation
I swear
gained
to
up
you,
there.
I'm
My camera's
thankful to you
hiding
for
it.
saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Don't worry, you won't.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them.
Just be chill,
I
lady.
was
If you dog me
sure
in,
they'd
I'll
see
personally
through
come
you.
back here and fuck you up.
You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without
So
her.
she gave you
But
the shit,
you
and
can
she's
do it
giving him the
too.
good shit.
It ain't nothing hard.
Yeah, I got the
My
stale
eyes are so
stuff.
bad,
But
it'd
it
take
works.
me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course.
Ocean
Everything we
tutorial
need
time.
is in
Alchemy.
the hut. Let's get to it.
Fuck yes, she's taking me to her hut. Let's go.
At least she wasn't as creepy as old Sir Hans about
Old
taking you
Hans,
to the
yeah.
hut.
Let's go.
we go for a ride.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench.
Hang
in
on,
the
lady.
alcove.
Thanks, Khuntza
Go to it
GPT.
and we'll
Hang
get
on, lady.
started.
We're going for a ride. Come on. What am I doing? Oh, do I have to talk to her again? I got rid of that corpse.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now. And when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take
Got
care
rid
of
of
the
that
rest.
corpse that was... Oh, God bless you. That dude we straight up killed. Oh, God bless you.
Okay, she made me come down here. What? Oh, hold on.
Got to get in there and get brewing, bro.
Start alchemy. Okay. Press E to start alchemy. Whoa, shit just lit up by opening the book.
Recipe book.
Yeah, the recipe book is on the right. By pressing E, you can browse it.
I think the fire is doing
Now
something
find
to your
the
frame
recipe
rate.
for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do.
Oh yeah,
Then
the
get
game
back to
is...
the bench and we'll start.
I'm dropping frames again.
At least
Still
from
dropping
the
frames.
stream. So at least from the stream, it was basically as the fire lit up.
Interesting. Yeah, I think OBS is having a moment. Okay. Chamomile decoction, is that what I want? Q for herbs.
Chamomile and sage, so that'll be it.
Okay, so step 1, chamomile.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Oh, this old lady is giving me shit. You must have read it by now, surely. Oh, wow. Fucking hell. Sleep heals you faster and in good quality. How do I... Okay, there's no previous and next. Okay, so
press
go
Q,
to the table.
maybe. For the herbs.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh. What was the base?
Didn't actually read it, did you?
No. It says pick the right pitcher according to the base. So maybe it's... Is it the triangle that's on the thing?
Yeah, it's the upside down triangle.
I think it's...
Is that one of them?
Is it wine? What's the sign on that end one?
So long, lad.
Fuck, lady, I
You've got
swear
the
to God.
pitchers there on the shelf on the left. Just pick the right one.
Alright.
Or wine. I reckon
Fuck
wine
it. We're going for wine.
It's got the right sign on it.
Wine, of course. Like
All
it
right.
says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Press E to move the cauldron. Oh, move the cauldron is actually X. Why does it say conflicting information?
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling.
Use the bellows,
To keep
mate.
it
Press
going,
Q.
you mustn't
It's
stop with
boiling!
the bellows. If you
It's
want to cool it down
boiling!
quick, take it off the flames.
Okay, I don't want to cool it
Try
down.
Move the cauldron up.
Oh my God. Oh, move up. Okay.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Take a handful of herbs. On the bag of chamomile. Right.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass.
Okay.
As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
This is a lot more in depth than like.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off
Get
the
all
flames.
this shit together. And then press E to craft.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it?
Shut up, lady. I've grounded
Now,
it.
Drop it in the cauldron.
Fuck.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant
Now pour it out on the table and
Get
get
a
out your credit
file
card.
and pour it in. Done. Now let's see what you've brewed.
You brewed a potion, chamomile brew, amount 2, price $25. Okay, leave. Oh. Oh, okay.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
She's just had me brew some Rohypnol for Hans, and now she's like, oh, you look tired. You should go get some rest. Don't worry about what I'm doing while you're asleep. Poor Hans. He's about to get fucking done over.
Well, by the sounds of things, it would just be like, you know, it's just desserts.
That decoction will chase
Fucking
away
creep.
the fever.
I need
You'll
to
sleep
keep an
better
eye on
after,
Hans, I think.
and that'll
Okay.
give you strength. There's
Can I sleep now? Sleep and save. Oh, how long do I want to sleep for? So it's now...
Sleep 24 hours. Oh, that's an option.
Sleep till midnight? No, let's get up at 5 a.m.
Oh, that's timing.
Yeah, let's get up at 5 a.m. Looks like it's circled like it's daytime. Alright, start. Okay.
At least it wasn't real time.
A
Having
sword such as
nightmares
this
again.
will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a
What?
nasty business.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. That wasn't expected, but sure. He's dreaming about some
Where's
fucked
my
up shit.
fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it.
What's the old lady gonna
As a
think when you're
memento.
mumbling?
This isn't over.
The stronger
The
dog.
stronger dog fucks the
bitches.
She's gonna wake up and she's gonna be like, gangster for
I'm
life, bro.
disappointed.
I'm down. Like,
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
come on. I slept till sunrise. Am I dreaming of my mum again? Henry's got some serious PTSD from the first game. I'm coming in and have no idea what happened. Or is this his girlfriend?
We're assuming he's from the first game.
Yeah, I believe people in other streams were saying that it's a direct continuation with the same characters and stuff.
The first game finished with that
dreams.
dude's town getting massacred. That's an
must be
interesting finish.
Pavlena, right?
That's right.
Oh,
I
Pavlova's
came in
here.
the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to
These
you.
jokes
Then
just
I
write
helped Ma
themselves.
take care of your friend.
I came in the evening while you were asleep.
Night?
Hans.
And
He's
you and your
alive.
mother with
How is
old
he?
passed out
Have
Hans.
no fear. He's alive, all right.
You
Maybe
boys were
too
past the
alive.
fuck out, mean mum.
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I feel like I got thrown by a horse and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you.
She
Bad
heard me
dreams?
yelling in my
I
sleep.
dreamt of Istvan Toth. A villainous,
Something about,
murderous horseman who stole my sword.
The strongest
The last memento I had of my father. And I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I remember the dogs. The dogs. My father, a beautiful maiden lie. It was just a dream. Can I trust this chick? Yeah. And my father.
Without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path.
Oh my god,
but
Pavlova's one of those astrology
I
chicks.
think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that.
I was reading in
murderer.
Cosmo about what different dreams mean and reading about your parents.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too
I'm
much
gonna
heavy
call it a night,
thinking at
mate.
once.
I'll catch you later.
Right now.
Too
I
easy.
need more
I'm
of
gonna
the
play
little
for another
This game is very
hour or so.
frustrating, so I may
Ah.
Aye.
not
That's
get
the
it.
best remedy for many ailments.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it's
And a
like this.
full
I believe it
stomach will help
opens up
too.
and there's an
Breakfast
open
is on the
world.
table,
but
and I've got
apparently
something
that
else
was the
for you too.
criticism of the first
Come
game.
along,
It's
and
quite
we must
slow
save Ma
going.
from the clutches of his
But I
lordship.
don't mind it so far. I think the pacing's
should
been
eat
okay.
something.
Increasing
Or if it
Henry's...
opens up,
Sorry?
let me know. If it
Oh,
opens
yeah.
up and actually becomes, a bit more playing, then let me know.
Yeah. I get why people like it so far. Oh, I missed that now. What was he saying?
All right, anyway,
Something
catch you
about
later.
him. Alright, catch you, dude.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
This
Come
bloke.
and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose
'Cause
I'll
I'm
have to
your
give you
bodyguard.
some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat?
An arrow to the
He
knee.
got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scars for myself.
While you were
I
sleeping,
reckon
I
you
checked
paid
your
off
butt
part
out,
of your
and I
debt
can
the other
assure
day,
you,
sir.
there's a scar there from an arrow. Like, what the fuck? And that's a hot take, lady.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now.
We're talking
We
too
came
much.
here on an
Tell it in
important
memory.
mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
I'm gonna tell my hunger level. In the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll earn perk points to which you can use to improve your stat skills and warfare capabilities. In the other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation in places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companion. Main level nourishment 33. So that's low. Crafting. The codex. Holy. Brought my nourishment up to 37. Are you serious? $56. So bread's better than apples. $82 with cheese, so that's even better still. It probably tells me here what I get. Condition. Does it tell me how much it gives me? Doesn't.
And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and oink.
What's going on in this dominion?
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. Take care then.
Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Sheleov is nearby, and close to it there's a big traveller's inn. And to the north of Sheleov is Tachov. They've got a blacksmith's there, and a small tavern. There's no love lost between the folks from Sheleov and Tachov. They're always out to spite each other. Some dispute about some meadow.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses, and down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nabakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. There's a mill at the foot of it. But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about. I stay home these days and hardly meet a soul.
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
Ah.
Something's up with why they're living here.
I won't pry. What about those armed men who came here?
Damned if I know. I just hope they don't show up here again. Praised be Jesus Christ.
Good day.
Praise be.
May the Lord open.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news, and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Payment for what I did to you while you were passed out. Holy shit, we're only just getting to the opening credits. I'm getting attention from all the old ladies in this game.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sahanesh of
Hans is a
Lipa.
bit of a dick, isn't he?
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts!
Actually, where do I get my other clothes
You
from?
know who I am! No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now,
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
What's that voice actor? It sounds familiar.
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Cheers. Oh, what's going on with the shadows up there?
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Washing clothes.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
You're right. We're a pair of tramps. But we can't go back.
You're telling me?
It'd be a total disgrace.
Well, you'd get over it, but what about me? I wanted to use this expedition to show Uncle Hanush that I'm adult and ready to rule Perkstein. But now, there's no way we can go back now. Not in this state. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up.
I'm just casually
We'll sort
wearing
it out
bloody
somehow,
clothes.
and everything will
Wasn't
be
bloody in the
fine
last
again.
cutscene.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
We're getting jobs at the tavern. Hello, nurse.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them.
It's washing in the
There's all kinds of tricks.
washing in the trough all the time.
That's wounded.
Oh, poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are...
Why are these things off? Frame rate limit.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself. And won't...
Frame rate is suffering. I bet it's one of those games that if I restarted it and cleared my graphics memory, it would pick up a bunch.
Soldiers out the castle.
Aha.
Okay, well, Navy is no good.
didn't you, for the wine? Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
No surprise there. But I need DLSS.
Doesn't half taste good today. Nicely settled. Cold. Straight from the cellar. Not like that warm swill we had last time.
I'm just gonna try this actually. Save and quit. Just want to see. I bet you if I kill it and load it back up. Look at that. That's getting 300 frames again.
Aye, health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
So it clearly
You're young and fit as a fiddle.
is caching shaders or something. So I was getting 35 frames a second just before, and now I'm getting 100
But
plus.
I know the best thing for it.
That's nuts. That's on DLSS performance. We go back to quality.
Stretching. What do you mean?
We're getting 80 frames on quality, 90 on quality.
Like you wanted to touch the sun. Then lean forwards with your arms stretched out.
Know what I mean?
To you. You'll know now. What do you mean? Does she?
Interesting. That's something I'm going to have to keep an eye on. We might have to throughout the playthrough
My belly would get in the way.
restart the game.
Better to have a drink instead. Eh? Good health then.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. But this is pretty good. I think I'm going to keep doing a playthrough of this. I might sneak in some sessions with Far Cry New Dawn in between. But I think we'll primarily play this for a while. Supposedly it's 120 hours, so that's the first 3. So 117 to go. Either way, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the frame rate stuff. Alright. I'm gonna end stream here. Today's what? Thursday? So yeah, I'll likely be on again tomorrow night for more. Alright, I'm gonna finish up there. Next stream we'll play this again. And then, yeah, I'll try and get back to New Dawn. We might do it with New Dawn on the weekend. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'm out of here. See ya.
Chapter 1. I walked to school 18 miles each morning, milked the goats, plucked the chickens, played hooky, caught fireflies, went skinny dipping in the watering hole, said my prayers every night, and got whipped with a maple switch twice a week. That was life. Chapter 2. My father went off to fight in the war to end all wars. It didn't, and what was left of him came back in a pine box with a flag on top. End of Chapter 2. Next, I went to officer school, and 20 years passed at the speed of a dream. A wife, a son, a daughter, a poodle. Chapter 3, another war. Arms and legs blown off like popcorn. Eyeballs gouged out figuratively and literally. The men put on shows under the palm fronds, dressed as women in hula skirts. That was life. In the meantime, somebody else's story. A man thinks up a number, divides it by 1 trillion, plugs it into the square root of the circumference of the Earth, multiplied by the speed of a splitting atom, and voila, progress. I'm not a scientist. You are. End of chapter 3. Junior stargazers and space cadets, we watch transfixed as you enter into uncharted territories of the brains and spirit. If you wanted to live a nice, quiet, peaceful life, you picked the wrong time to get born. That's the speech.